and I'm a junior at Cranston West. And I'm here today not to represent any religious group or non-religious group, but simply as a student at West. I know that people have said that our prayer has a good moral message, and I absolutely agree that it does, but that's not a reason to keep it, especially considering we do have a school creed already, hanging in our auditorium on the opposite wall as the prayer. It's very similar and basically contains the same message as the prayer, except in a more secular context. And while a lot of people may balk at the use of the word secular, the creed is not against God. The creed is just doesn't mention any gods at all, which is perfectly acceptable in a public school. And while our prayer does not address Jesus, it does address a Heavenly Father. And since Jews and Muslims do not address their God as a Heavenly Father, it is a Christian prayer. Which is why I think we should just stick with having the creed on our walls, which contains the same moral values. And that's all I have to say.
That's enough. Jessica, before you speak, the superintendent would like to.
I'd like to say a couple of things. The last few days, we have seen attacks, some of them which we have no control over, which are blog sites. You wonder where everybody's getting down on the kids for saying these things. But you folks who boo, you're setting the example for these kids. You allow the people who are coming to speak on your behalf on this and give them the courtesy. You may not agree, you don't have to applaud, but you can remain silent. Because when they asked me today in the media, I said, we have not set a good example. And you folks need to set a good example.
Hello, good evening, and my name is Jessica Ahlquist. I don't know if I have to introduce myself at this point, but I want to urge you guys, when the decision comes, to not appeal this. Judge Laguerre made his decision, and I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but Judge Laguerre is Catholic, and he's conservative, and even he sees this needs to not be in a public school. This isn't about religion anymore, this is about the Constitution, and it always has been. And those of you who are bringing religion into this need to stop, because it's a constitutional issue, and it has nothing to do with religion. Religion does not have a place in a public school, and Roger Williams knew that. He founded this state. And unlike what my peers were saying before, this country was not founded on the ideas of Christianity or Christian principles or any sort of religion. It was founded on the idea of religious freedom, and if you really want to defend that, then you will remove the prayer. Thank you.